Ms. Hannah Arendt, not only are you one of the most important political philosophers of the 20th century, the author of The Origins of Totalitarianism and Men in Dark Times. Ms. Arendt, our topic today is the global hotspot, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. First, could you share your life experiences and your profound insights into human nature?
I was born in a Jewish family in a small town in Germany, and this identity shaped my destiny. With the rise of the Nazis, I was forced into exile, experiencing multiple displacements and escapes. These experiences gave me a profound understanding of human nature, especially regarding totalitarianism and the evil of humanity.
Has your experience of exile and your research on totalitarianism influenced your views on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict?
Indeed. The reasons behind totalitarianism and war are often complex, involving politics, religion, race, and geopolitics, among other factors. But in my view, the evil of human nature and the pursuit of power are the fundamental reasons for the continuation of war. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is no exception.
You once said, "Power comes from the joint actions and words of people." In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, how do you view the manifestation of this power?
In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, both sides have their demands and positions. But real power is not just military and political. What's more important is the joint actions and words of people. If both sides can genuinely sit down for communication and dialogue, rather than relying solely on force, then this power will be the true power of peace.
Your portrayal of the Eichmann trial reshaped people's thinking about the Holocaust. Your concept of the banality of evil touched on a larger proposition: how ordinary people become accomplices to evil. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, do you think this banality of evil is also at play?
Indeed, when I observed Eichmann, what I saw was an ordinary official mechanically executing orders, not a naturally cruel demon. His actions were based on blind obedience to authority, not on personal malice. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, we can also see many people carrying out what they believe to be orders or duties, not based on personal malice. This banality of evil is how ordinary people become accomplices to violence and conflict.
Does this banality of evil mean that people tend to abandon their moral judgment when faced with authority?
Yes, when people rely too much on authority, they might abandon their moral judgment, becoming indifferent and mechanized. This indifferent and mechanized attitude might lead them to participate in or condone evil acts. This is why I emphasize the importance of independent thinking. Everyone should be responsible for their actions, rather than blindly following orders.
The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has escalated again. How do you view the underlying reasons for this conflict?
The underlying reasons for the conflict are complex, but it can be said that long-term power struggles, territorial disputes, and historical contradictions are all factors leading to this conflict. But regardless of the reasons, the result of the conflict is innocent civilian suffering.
What do you believe is the most fundamental reason for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict?
The most fundamental reason is human nature's violent tendencies and moral decay. Both sides see themselves as victims and view the other as the enemy. This is a universal and eternal issue, not only present in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but in all human conflicts. Humans are creatures with potential and creativity, but they are also creatures with violence and destructive power. Humans can showcase their uniqueness and diversity through actions and words, but they can also negate the existence and dignity of others through violence and lies.